Hey guys, man, am I really excited about this video today. I talk to a lot of my friends and colleagues all over the years, and I hear them all the time say how they are living check to check, or they're having financial difficulties, or something pops up that they don't expect and they don't have any idea what they're going to do. And what I learned is a lot of people really have no idea how to manage their money, how to help build the wealth for their life and their family. And so I'm so excited today because I get to share with you 5 important tips that I've learned to help you manage your money and build your wealth. Don't you go anywhere. Okay, so here's the first tip. Before you can actually start to manage your finances and build your wealth, you've got to learn how to pay yourself first. That's just a fancy term for save your money. You got to save your money, people, because if you take your paychecks and you're spending it the moment you get it, every single dollar, then there's nothing left for who? Yourself. You have nothing. There's no savings, there's no backup plan, there's no money left. And a lot of people are getting these checks month to month and they're spending every single dime. So my first tip for you is to make sure before you do anything else, before you go shopping, before you go out to eat, before you even pay your expenses, you take that check that you make, I don't care if it's $1,000, $100, or $20, and you take a chunk of that money out and you put it somewhere that you don't touch. That's what it means to pay yourself first. And that's your first tip. Okay, so here's tip number 2. Before you get started with anything, you've got to create a savings account. I want you to go to your bank right now and you open up a savings account that you're going to promise yourself you're going to put some money in, but you're not going to take the money out. A lot of people have accounts, and I know they try to save money, but they're always dipping into those accounts. And eventually there's no money left. And if that's the case, then it's not helping you. The important part of saving money and paying yourself is making sure you have an account that you don't go into. And even for myself, when I have a paycheck, I take at least 30% out. I put it into that locked savings account and I don't touch it. In fact, I even forget it exists. And what this does for you is it creates something that I like to call a cushion of opportunity, which means as you start to save money and you put that money away and you don't touch it, over time, you're creating a bigger and bigger cushion. And that cushion turns into opportunity. Opportunity for you to solve problems in your life, opportunity for you to deal with emergencies, opportunities for you to build your dream. But you have to promise yourself that you're going to take that money, you're going to lock it in that account, and you're not going to touch it. And that's the best tip I can give you for tip number 2. Okay, so here's the third tip. You have to learn to sacrifice today for what you want tomorrow. And for a lot of us, it's going to be really hard to do that. This is probably one of the hardest tips. So what do I mean? I mean that whenever you want something, whether it's clothes or a trip, a vacation, or you want to spend money on something today, you hold off. You don't let the money burn in your pocket and you wait. And when you do that, you're able to get something bigger and better tomorrow. You start to build up a level of cushion, like we talked about earlier, so that you have more opportunity for bigger and better things. So that's my tip for you. The third tip, learn to sacrifice today for the things that you want so that you can get something bigger and better tomorrow. Okay, so here's tip number 4. You have to create a budget and then you have to stick to that budget. There's a lot of people out here spending money left and right and they have no idea where their money is going. Money is coming in, then it's going out, and they have no idea where their money is working for them or how it's working against them. So the best advice I can give you, and something I do for myself, is to create a budget and follow that budget. I actually use this app called Mint, M-I-N-T, and I'll make sure I put the description down below. But there's a lot of apps out there like it that do the same thing. And what this app does is it helps me to itemize my expenses and what I earn. So that way you make sure that what you're making, that means the money that's coming in, covers the expenses that you have. And it also helps you learn how to save money. Okay guys, here's tip number 5, your final tip. And it's a simple one. Learn to live beneath your means. That's it. Learn to live beneath your means. Now, what the heck do I mean by that? Well, I'll tell you this. Most Americans and most people around the world, actually, they earn a certain amount of money but they always spend way more than they earn. And that's why a lot of us are in debt today. So the best advice I can give you is to live beneath your means. In fact, I do it myself. No matter how much money I make, I always make sure I spend less than I earn. For example, if I earn $100, I only spend about $70 for all my bills. I take the other $30 and I lock it away into my savings account. I'm always thinking about building my cushion of opportunity. And so the same thing can happen for you. That's tip number 5. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully today's tips helped you and you're gonna start making a change to help build your finances and start managing your money a whole lot better. Of course, if you need to reach me, you can go to my website down below. You can follow me on my social media. And please make sure you like this video and add comments down below. I wanna hear what some of your struggles are with managing your money. And remember what I tell you, resist fear and demand your dream. I'll see you guys real soon.